All right, so welcome to our first coach opportunity called Done Via Webinar. Like I said, this is my first time using a PowerPoint presentation, so bear with me. If you're on this call tonight, it's because someone thought that you'd be a great coach or invited you, and because they thought you could really benefit from this opportunity that we have embraced ourselves. So hopefully tonight I'll be able to answer some of your questions. My biggest goal through any of our coach opportunity calls is to tell you more about what we do, how we earn money, and to help us financially, and to share with everyone what is possible with this opportunity so that you can make a really well-informed decision on whether or not coaching is the right fit for you now. Because so many people oftentimes say no, and they don't really know what's involved, or their answer is based on what they think is required of them and is not really the case. So I wanted to share with you a little bit about myself before we get started. Okay, there it goes. Whoop. See, I told you I'm new to this. Okay, so I am a wife and a mother of three. I have two stepchildren as well. I started off this business as just a mom who had really lost her way and really felt crummy physically and health-wise, and really was at a point where I was not comfortable in my own skin. And at the time, I had absolutely no idea that there was the opportunity to join forces with Beachbody and become a coach. When my coach offered it up to me, I was shocked. I honestly, like, one moment I did not even know it was possible, and then the next moment she was offering me the opportunity to join her team, and I said no to her about 6 or 7 times. And it's really crazy when I look back, because I said no to an opportunity that literally 10 seconds before that I didn't even know existed. So I realized that a lot of times people will say no because things are new, they scare them, and things start racing through their head of what's involved. But I am a 7-star diamond coach, which just basically means is I've been around for a while, and I've helped a lot of people reach their potential and see their potential and help them grow as leaders themselves. I founded Team Relentless when I became a coach on February 14th, 2012. That date will always stick out in my head, just like my marriage date, my kid's birthday, because it was the most important day in my life, or one of the most important days of my life, because it really changed my life. I was a former insurance agent for almost 10 years, and I worked in that industry, not because I loved it, but because that was all that I knew. I had my first child at 18. And I have been married 3 times. I struggle with mental illness, and I've had drug and alcohol addictions in the past, never went to college, and really was lost in life. I knew that I loved helping and serving others. And so when this coaching opportunity fell in my lap, it really helped me operate at my full potential and really find my purpose in life, which, again, like I said, I had no idea when I bought P90X and SHAKEOLOGY through Becky, who I just met on Facebook literally 3 days before I purchased my challenge pack through her. What was exciting was I was at the last rope. I had tried what I thought was everything. It really wasn't everything, but I tried everything that I knew about and could never seem to stay on track, stay motivated, see results that really made me happy. But when I started P90X and started drinking SHAKEOLOGY, I started the moment my package arrived on my doorstep. I really didn't think it would work, and even when I bought it because I thought, well, this is my last-ditch effort. It's probably not going to work, but I'll give it a shot. And then if it doesn't work, I'm just going to go and look into having some sort of surgery so that I really like my body, or at least get close to that. I promised myself, even though I didn't think that it was going to work, and then I swore I was going to return it because we have a 30-day money-back guarantee policy, I promised myself that I would give it at least 21 days, because I really thought that if I was going to say that this wasn't going to work for me, I needed to follow it to a T. So I started as soon as it showed up on my doorstep. I didn't even tell my husband I purchased it because I had such low self-esteem. I really didn't think that I would finish it, and I didn't really want to have anybody know that I was starting something and then possibly fail. And I didn't want to have anybody there telling me what to do because I already felt pretty lost. But once I got started, I realized that I was very out of shape, but I also realized I wasn't in as bad a shape as I thought. And I knew that at this point in time, I was ready to make a change. And so I pushed myself through it. And it was not pretty. The first P90X workout was not pretty at all. I literally could not do 5 girl push-ups on my knees very well. But by day 8, on the second week that I started P90X, I did the same workout and was able to do 10 push-ups on my toes. And so I realized, wow, if I just keep at this, I'm going to keep getting stronger. And lo and behold, and on day 13, I tried on a pair of pants that were huge on me. And I did what anybody else would do when something exciting happens in your life. I shared it on Facebook. For me, I was basically a single mom at the time because my husband worked out of town 5 to 7 days at a time. So I literally, the only outlet to the outside world that I had was through Facebook. So I shared it on Facebook, not even thinking anything of it. I wasn't trying to sell it. I was just shouting out from the rooftops what I was doing and how excited I was. And also for the fact that now that I was already 2 weeks into it, I could actually say I felt comfortable telling people what I was doing because I knew that people didn't really ever get past week 1 of P90X that I had ever heard of. So that was the day that my whole life changed because it grew so much traction, just that one post, because there were so many people out there who were really exactly where I was in life, looking for something that would work. For me, going to the gym was not an option. What I didn't realize is that this would transform everything in my entire life. I replaced my income in a year. And although Beachbody does not guarantee any level of success or income, when you work hard, when you feel passionate about something that changed your life, and you follow directions well, I followed the lead of my coach, you can do amazing things and things that you never thought you were able to do or ever thought you would do. I started setting goals, I started dreaming big, and then eventually after 21 months of working hard, I was able to fire my boss. And then at year 2, I was starting to make 6 figures. And for me, being a young mom who had never had any college and had 3, kids under 11, this was huge for me to be able to say that I earned 6 figures. It wasn't about the money, but for me, it showed that for the first time I had success in something I was doing. So before I get too carried away in my story, because I've been a coach for 4.5 years, I could tell you so much about my story and I could talk for hours, but that's really not exactly why we're here. I wanted to share with you about Beachbody. So what it was cool as I saw today, I don't know if you follow our CEO, Carl Deichler, but he actually posted earlier that today was the 17th anniversary of Beachbody. And so it's so ironic that we're here on this call, but he said on this day, 17 years ago at 7:08 a.m., Beachbody got its first customer, Hope Putnam, who purchased great abs guaranteed and thin thighs guaranteed on VHS tapes from Beachbody.com. He said, we've come a long way and we have so much more to do. Happy birthday, Beachbody. So I wanted to share with you that we have been around, even though we are considered a fairly young company, we have been around for a while and we are just getting started. I know for a fact that our CEO, Carl, has a 10-year plan already put in place that he's working towards. So there is longevity and very, very, I can't think of the word right now. You have security. And I know for me that was big because I had lost several jobs because for various reasons that were out of my control. And I know the job marketplace here in where I live right now in Texas is really up and down because of the, oil and gas industry that plummets and then skyrockets. And it affects so many people. And especially here in our hometown, we had one major business that really controlled the finances and our town. They pretty much almost lost everything last summer, and it greatly affected our team. So having security in this time and day and age is really important. A little background about Beachbody. We all know P90X. Like I said, that's what I got started on my journey. But I want you to know how coaching came to be. 15 years ago, Carl, and who I just spoke about, our CEO, and John Congdon, they were making infomercials. Carl has a background in, he wanted to be in, in productions and infomercials is definitely his thing. They came across Tony Horton, who everybody knows. He's created so many different programs now. They loved him, and then that's when they started putting together Power 90 together. Then they started developing P90X, which is what exploded. That's what we are known for. So many people, when I first started becoming a coach, I would say, have you heard of BEACHBODY or Shakeology? And they said no. Now it's pretty much a household name, but P90X was something that really people are like, oh, I heard about that. And it was very intimidating, and it still is an intimidating program because there aren't a lot of people who have that have finished P90X, because back in the day they purchased it and they didn't have the support. The problem was then at this point in time, tons of people, like I said, were purchasing our products, but no one was finishing it. And then that kind of gave us a scary name. And like I said, we still have, I see the look on people's eyes when we talk about P90X. So what they decided is they decided to come up with the idea of coaches, because what they were seeing was the message boards. I don't know about you, but I know when I was pregnant with my daughter, Emily, in 2003, message boards were big. That's where I connected with a lot of pregnant mothers that helped me get through my second pregnancy and all the things that were different than my first pregnancy. So the great thing about coaches is we as coaches help people stay accountable to their programs and goals. We help people get fit and healthy using our products and the meal plans that we have, the recipes, and the nutrition advice that we've learned along the way, and that also is given to us through the Team Beachbody website. I don't know if all of you have a account right now with teambeachbody.com if you're already a current customer, if you're a coach on this team, but definitely go through teambeachbody.com, and there's always recipes, there's always articles there that will really enhance your knowledge about health and fitness. Nowadays, people seem to be looking for a more natural approach and real food. So our products really fit perfectly into what people are looking for and they're needing. It helps them create a lifestyle change, which includes clean eating and not a crazy diet. I wanted something that was for life and not the next month or two. And I see so many other coaches out there who are sharing the same thing, that this is a lifestyle change. I don't want this to be a fad diet. We have the right tools to help you never get bored with your workouts and to always constantly be focused on your health. And what I love about our whole organization is that we really operate with integrity. We do focus solely on people and the relationships we build, and really each person's individual goals versus just money. And I'm not going to bash any other companies, but I do know other companies who will sacrifice the product by putting artificial ingredients in there that really are not ideal for health, and they will do that just to make an extra buck, or they will do it to be more appealing to people so that they sell more, but it really doesn't, in my opinion, have them fit into actually a health and wellness business. We are really in the health and wellness business. So our company has incredible heart because it's all about the people. And it's all about helping people. We are a products-based company with truly amazing products that are helping people. We don't have fad products or gimmicks. It's stuff that you will use every day and you'll consume for life. We're not selling a shake that you drink magically to lose weight. And I see this on social media all the time. Companies or representatives of companies saying, here, you can take this pill or drink this shake and eat whatever you want. We actually take the time to really educate people so that they do live a healthy life and that they're not misled into a fad diet or things that will have adverse effects on their health. We have what is our claim to fame, Shakeology, that is full of 70 superfoods, all natural ingredients, real food, and no artificial sweeteners. It's basically 70 superfoods, dried, ground down into a powder, and so it's whole food. It's not artificial ingredients. The reason that Beachbody is seeing such explosive growth right now is because people are the priority, and ending the trend of obesity is our number one goal. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. I don't know if you are familiar with that. My parents own their own business, so I do know about that. So having an A+ rating is really amazing. And the Direct Selling News put us in the 100 million in Growth Club last year. We are the only company to do this that is not international. So that just shows you what ability we have to reach people. And you think that in the next 5 years, we're going to be expanding to South America, Australia, England, Southeast Asia. So think about the growth then. Now, I want to get down to the who, what, when, why, and how of coaching. So what makes Team Beachbody unique is we do not just order or offer a fitness program like a gym would. We do not just have a shake or a pill or something that some of these health and wellness companies have. We're not just something like, say, Weight Watchers that have peer support and accountability. We have all of these together, which is what makes us unique and makes us be able to help more people on a broad spectrum. And then on top of that, there are rewards for those who reach their goals. So what we do is we help people stay accountable to their goals. We use the products and we share it on social media and in person. The biggest thing is Shakeology. Shakeology is what creates residual income. And so many people are really not familiar with network marketing. They're not familiar with residual income because society teaches us that we work an 8 to 5, we play it safe, we move from job to job if we don't like the benefits that we're getting, and that, you know, we are constantly trying to move up the ladder. But with network marketing, it is a completely different state of mind, and that's what our goal as coaches is, to help you understand to think bigger and dream bigger. Shakeology is the lifeblood of our company because it is what fills the gaps in people's diet, is what improves their health. Not only that, but it can help you lose weight because you start feeling better, making better health choices. And this is really what helps people get results, because you can't out-train a bad diet. So Shakeology is what we have and what we drink every day. And so no matter what, as a coach, as long as you're drinking Shakeology, you're a product of the product. You do not have to have a huge story, a 100-pound weight loss story, or anything crazy. But if you're drinking Shakeology regularly, you have a story. There's a reason why you started drinking it. There's a reason why you're continuing to drink it. There's a reason why you feel that it's important. And so that's all you need, is to have some story. I was able to tour the Santa Monica the corporate office, and they have the wall up there that really highlights what Shakeology is. These are the 70 superfoods from all across the world. That is what represents what's in your Shakeology. That's why it's so important. People always say, I make smoothies, I do this and I do that, I take these multivitamins. You get everything you need in Shakeology. We actually now, since this PowerPoint presentation was put together, have our 7th flavor. When I started off, all we had was chocolate and green berries. So we have come a long way, and I'm so excited about that. What we do is, oops, I moved back. The best part is what we do as coaches can be done anywhere. You're not limited to a zip code. You're not limited and confined to a desk. You have, as long as you have a phone and internet access, you can coach. You don't need anything fancy. That is what I love, is that you have freedom. So whenever you want, we basically your schedule is yours to set. We post on social media when we want to, or there's a way that you can auto schedule posts the night before, like some coaches do. That way they're not stuck online all day long. We teach coaches the Power Hour, where you can confidently coach and reach other people and help them get results like you're seeing right now that from people in our team. It takes maybe 15 or 30 minutes a day total that you can invest in training in your business or personal development, which will help you grow. And as your business grows, and as your team grows, and as your confidence and your belief in the system and in this company gets bigger because you've been here, you're getting people that are trusting in you. You're hearing for the first time that you changed my life or you saved my life. Then you'll start spending more time. But in the beginning, all you need is literally a Power Hour, which if you join our team, you'll understand, because that's what we teach. Really, what I love is that I am able to do all this between taking care of my kids, hanging out with my husband, running errands, and anything else in my life that I want to do first. And I don't have to ask anybody's permission to do it. This last night, we went out for Mother's Day. We watched the movie, the Civil War, I guess Avengers movie or whatever, Captain America movie. We got back late. We woke up late this morning, and you know what? I don't condone it all the time, but we were like, let's keep Rebel at home. You know how cool that is to be able to just keep him home. We hung out. We spent time today together. I worked for maybe 2 hours today. And most days I work more than that when the kids are at school. But today we just got to be a family. And my daughter got off school and she wanted me to meet her at the store to get stuff for prom that's coming up. And I was able to do that without asking anybody's permission. And I was able to still be able to inspire people, still be a product, proof that the product works, and still have an amazing team that is still here doing the same thing. Whether you want to be a coach for a discount or a hobby coach, which is basically a person that wants to get their product paid for, or a career coach like myself, it's up to you. What's great about it is that you are able to move at your own pace. We'll never pressure you to be anything more than what you want or what you want out of this. The pace you go at and the amount of time you put in, the amount of money you make is really up to you, and there's no obligation. The reason why we do this is the hardest thing for new coaches to see or figure out, because they really haven't had that first aha moment like I spoke about, or that first message from one of the people that trusted in them, telling them that, hey, I've lost 14 pounds. Thank you for changing my life. I truly know that I put the wheels into, the hard work, but my coach put the wheels into in motion by believing in me and giving me this opportunity. So I really feel truly indebted to her. And I have had so many people tell me the same thing. Just a couple of months ago, I had one of the coaches that is a full-time coach now. She said, I just want to thank you because I really love my life. And to know that she put the hard work in to get there, but knowing that I'm the one who offered her the opportunity and I'm the one that really encouraged her to keep going and keep pursuing her dreams is a really amazing, amazing feeling, knowing that you have that ability to change people's life. So what happens with this is it causes a ripple effect. It's something that you don't even expect. We have customers who have literally reversed their diabetes or been able to get off blood pressure or cholesterol medications they've been taking due to food-related disease and illnesses. I have a coach who's lost 108 pounds already. And so what I want to share with you is that you don't have to be a trainer. You don't have to know anything about health and fitness. You don't have to be a sales rep. You don't have to have a marketing degree. All you have to do is have heart, and all you have to do is want to help people and have a story of your own, and your story is going to change as time goes on, and your confidence is going to change as a coach as time goes on. But I have had the same ability as somebody who works in a gym. I've had the same ability as anybody who trains, national, competitors. I've still helped change lives. And along the way, we've created really deep, deep relationships that cannot be replaced, that is really like a family. We're all together fighting as a team to end the trend of obesity. It's too much for literally one person to take on. But I truly believe, because I've seen it happening, that if we always have a team growing with people, that we truly can make a difference as we teach our children and the lives that we touch. So that way eventually we can make a really large dent in what we see as an epidemic, and that's obesity. If each coach can just change one person's life, then that makes it worth it. My personal why has evolved over the last 4.5 years. It started out that I wanted to feel good about myself after having my third child, lose weight and not be so tired, and then it turned into literally an obsession, which in reality just was my passion. Beachbody really was the vehicle that helped me find my purpose and why I was designed, because I was walking around lost. And I found people that have tried coaching and they were good at it, but then they found that it brought them to something else. I found coaches who have been coaches, but then decided, I want to be a personal trainer. I want to compete. I want to do this or that. So that's what's great is Beachbody and the community and the personal development and the support really makes you realize how unstoppable you are, and you start going for your dreams, and we encourage you to dream and to set goals and to share them with your team. So when that happens, you realize that you can do so many things that you probably didn't realize you could do before. I love that I finally found my purpose, and that I always had that passion for helping others, but now I get to do that and still love it and never feel begrudging about what I call, my quote unquote job. And now it's created a successful home-based business that has provided amazing experiences and lifestyle and a very promising future for my family. So what I want to do before we wrap it up is I want you to think about what this business means to you. What is holding you back? So think about what I've shared and think about what your current life is lacking. Is there a void? Is there something at night that you lay in bed and you think, you know, God, I worry about this. There's this void. That is what Beachbody, because it means a different thing to everybody, because everybody has a different life. But I really believe that it fits in the nooks and crannies of everybody's lives and really just enhances and enriches it. So the investment, unlike many companies, if you were starting a business with a storefront, the investment to start that would be a huge amount. You're going to have overhead. You're going to have inventory. With coaching, you have zero overhead other than your Shakeology and the programs that you are using. You don't have to keep them in a little box to showcase them whenever you do a presentation like so many other network marketing companies have to do. The great thing is that your investment is basically a challenge pack, which includes your choice of your fitness program and a month's worth of Shakeology. So when you buy your challenge pack, your $40 sign up fee is waived. You get, if you bought a challenge pack in the past, you can sign up, pay the $40 sign up fee, and then have it refunded because you purchased a challenge pack. So your investment is basically something you get to keep forever. It's really equates to having an at-home gym, a personal trainer, and a nutritionist right at your fingertips. So I hope you give this some thought, and I wanted to share with you too that with our team, you get a family, you get memories that last a lifetime, you get so many experiences that really just cannot be replaced with any money, or I don't know, I've never had this bond with people. I've never had a place where I really felt like I belonged. I always felt like I had to fit in, but I really feel like I belonged. I've been able to travel to so many different places, meet so many amazing people, and now as our children are getting older, I've been able to bring them along so that they see this lifestyle and that they know that they were my driving force to make this work, and to teach them that health matters and that people matter and that going after your dreams most definitely matter. So I wanted to share it with you again, just so you have in front of your face, because I know some people are very visual, that you have the option that if coaching isn't for you right now, you have the ability to sign up as a customer. At any point in time, you are able to convert to a coach. I really tell everybody, you know if you're comfortable with coaching. A lot of people I know feel more comfortable starting off with a challenge group, drinking Shakeology for a month, using a program, and then really seeing what it's like in a challenge group, because that's really what coaches do and how they help people. So like I said, there's no pressure, but these are your options as a coach or a customer. And at any point in time, you can sign up as a coach and say, this isn't for me, but I love the products and I want to stay on and just do it for the discount. Or I want to just revert back to a customer and I'll order whenever I feel necessary. So these were the options that I was saying, that you can purchase a challenge pack, or you can purchase Shakeology on Home Direct and pay the fee. The best savings is a challenge pack because you get it all bundled up. You save 25%, you pay $2 shipping, and the enrollment fee is waived. If you've already purchased a challenge pack, you would go in, sign up, pay the $39.95, and then you wait about 3 days, I think, to get the refund back. As a coach, you have $15.95 monthly service fee. This is non-negotiable, even if you are just a discount coach. Basically, this is for all of the support that you get, all of the websites that you have, whether you use them or not. And even if you are not working as a coach, the $15.95 that you pay on top of your Shakeology that is discounted at your 25% discounted rate as a coach, you still save about $15. So it's definitely worth it if you add it up over the years. And as time goes on, there are coworkers and there are family members and there are people up there that get interested. And if you have 3 Shakeology customers every month, then basically that covers your out-of-pocket costs because you earn 25% commission off of their orders. So you have the same options to get just a challenge pack, which again is the best value, Shakeology on Home Direct, or a fitness program if you're a customer. So as we wrap up, in the next 24 hours, whoever invited you, they're going to be following up, and we'd love to hear your feedback. And I am totally open up to any constructive criticism or critiquing because of the fact that this is the first time I've done a live webinar. But what we'd ask is what you like most about this presentation. And if you think Beachbody feels like a fit to help you reach your goals, and your goals are your goals, they're not my goals or the next person's. So really think about how this could fit into your life and what is lacking in your life and which option appeals to you, either a coach or a customer. I want you to think about what coaching could do for you, because no doubt you've watched coaches on social media and you've seen their lifestyles, seen so many people who say, I want that lifestyle. I want to be able to take a nap in the middle of the day, or stay home with my kids if they're sick, or not worry about leaving my kids home alone if school, is closed for some reason, and they want that. So I'm telling you that this can be your reality as well. And really think about who you can help. Be more aware in the next week of the people that you're around, what you're seeing on social media, of the people out there who are struggling with sadness, with feeling alone, with feeling, deprived of, certain aspects that coaching can bring that we talked about tonight. And also, if you haven't ever sat and thought about it like myself, I didn't set a goal until I'd been a coach for about 3 months, and that's because my coach asked me. But really sit and think, what are your goals and dreams? It's so easy to get caught up in everyday life and just, moving from here to there, just trying to get by, get through the day and start all over again, that you don't really stop and think about, what do you want? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What do you want to leave a legacy for your children? What do you want to be known for? So I really ask you to think about those things. So now I'm going to end the sharing and open it up to questions. I'm going to look at the chat here. Melissa said that it changed her life. I know it has. Melissa watched me for almost 2 years, and I invited her over and over and over and over again to become a coach because I knew she had the potential. And really what this is about building really trusting friendships and helping people believe in themselves, because I truly believe that nobody that was ever born a loser or destined for failure or stupid or incapable. All of us have a gift, and sometimes life experiences trample us down. And I feel that our job as coaches are to help you really see what you're made of and help you get to that point, because there's nothing more exciting than seeing people that you've built a relationship with succeed. And that goes so much further than just losing weight or getting off blood pressure medicine. I've seen so many people that you can't ever share it in a side-by-side picture or with measurements, but I've seen their whole life completely change and their mindset and their attitude change. And that is the best feeling in literally the whole entire world, is seeing people really develop into who they are. So if we don't have any questions, I guess that's it. I wanted to share with you that this webinar was pretty much cut and dry about the options and what our company was like. But I'm hosting a 5-day sneak peek that's open to any of you that want to learn a little bit more, which I'm going to be talking more about our team, what we do as coaches day in and day out, how we find people, so that maybe if this webinar, because it was only 30 minutes, it didn't give you all the information, you're more than welcome to join. Basically, it's a Facebook group that's opened up. And then I'm going to be posting 1 to 3 times a day, sharing things about what we do to help answer your questions. You can ask any question. You can invite anybody. I guess that's it. If you sign up tonight and you're one of the people that I invited, you'll get a special gift from me for being here for 30 minutes of your time and signing up. And also, if you invite people to the 5-day sneak peek, some of your friends that you may think that would be, would need this, whether it's as a customer or coach, both of you will get a thank you gift for sharing 5 days with me. So anyways, thank you guys for your time. I'm going to stop the recording and end this call. I will upload this to the 5-day sneak peek group, and I will also upload this to my YouTube. So stay tuned if you want to share this with anybody. Have a great night.